Okay, let me share my screen first. Let me know whether my screen is visible or not.
Visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah,
Visible.
fine. Okay, let's get into the topic. Hi guys. First of all, I would like to thank you to attending for this session. And how are you all? I think you're doing good. And I'm eagerly waiting to connect with you all. I thought of conducting this session at the month of July itself, but due to some hectic schedules, it wasn't happen. But finally now have given time for me to interact with you all. Okay, for the people who doesn't know about myself, let's start with a quick introduction. Okay, my name is Sampath Raidu, and I am from East Godavari, Andhra Pradesh, and I was graduated in the year of 2020 in the stream of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Currently, I'm working as a physical design engineer, but after my graduation, I have faced a lot of issues. When I was a fresher, I don't know which path I have to choose. I don't know how to crack any interview. I faced a lot of interviews, and yeah, obviously, I got a negative result on each and every interview. So there I learned so many things where I done mistakes and where I got rejected and all those things I have noted down. And today in this session I will discuss where I have done the mistakes. Those are the common mistakes which of the most freshers will do these common mistakes. So I will discuss about those things in this session. Okay, and coming to this website, VLSI Talks, as many of you know already, let me give you a small intro about our website and our team. Okay, this is a VLSI Talks, which we are posting currently related to contents about physical design in our website. Okay, it is completely free. We are not charging anything for these things. Uh, Coming to our team, we are a team of working professionals from different organizations, which together created this platform called VLSI Talks to give the content to the freshers and conducting some sessions with very minimal amount of fee, and in that amount also we'll donate some towards the society. Okay, this is our more main motive behind the VLSI Talks. Okay, this is about my introduction and about my website. If you are interested, anyone can read my blogs here. Okay, me and my team will write these blogs whenever we have time. And so many people are requesting for so many topics. Yeah, we understand, but please understand from our side also we are not having enough time to do all these tasks, but still we are giving some time for these blogs. Okay, and coming to the today's topic, today we'll discuss about the interview guidance. Okay, and one more thing, it is not a like I am teaching or I am saying something and you are listening. Okay? It's like an interactive session. Okay, it's like an interactive session. Please try to interact with me when I ask anything, then only it will be good. Okay, and coming to this agenda, what are the topics we'll discuss in this session? These are the topics. First thing, what is an interview? What you're thinking about an interview? When a word comes to your mind, interview, what you're thinking? We'll discuss about that one, and where you are failing in an interview. Okay, we all do some common mistakes in interviews, so we'll discuss some common mistakes here, and how to explain any answer in an interview. Okay, that is the most important thing. Okay, and next, how to prepare for any interview and how I got opportunities in layoff. Yeah, I am also one who affected in recent layoff that is happened in around 6 to 8 months back. Okay, at the time I grab multiple opportunities at the time. So how I grab that opportunity, and I'll let you know all those things. And don't worry about the layoffs and all those stuff. It is happening every year. Okay, it's not a matter. We'll discuss all these things, and at the end of the session I'll give you 10 to 15 minutes for Q&A session. If you have any doubts or anything, you can ask. Okay. Yeah, first let's get into the topic. First question is like what is an interview? What do you think an interview? Anyone?
Expressing our knowledge to interviewer.
Expressing our knowledge to interviewer. Okay, fine. Any other? Any other answers? I want you to speak. If I tell, you will simply sit and you will listen. Then how you will know where you done the mistake and what you are thinking about an interview? I want to know.
It's an one-to-one interaction.
Interaction for what?
Uh, Regarding our means our field means what exactly which field we are going, that particular.
Exactly that particular thing. Okay, we will discuss in an interview for a particular thing, right? Okay, fine. Next, any other answer?
To market ourselves.
Hmm, that's a good point. We'll market ourselves. Yeah, I'll talk about it. Okay, fine. Next, any other answers?
They test our abilities to fit that position or not, sir.
Test our abilities. Yeah, that is also valid. Yeah, you're all having a very valid answers. I'm impressed with your answers. Yeah, go ahead.
And testing the knowledge how much we learned.
Testing the knowledge, how much we earn. Okay, for that you need an interview. Okay, fine. Next.
Way of communication and the skill set we are holding.
Okay, that's a good point.
How, how we are expressing the things in
Hmm.
simple way.
Expressing. Okay, note down the point. Expressing. I'll talk about it. Okay. Next.
It is a one-on-one interaction where which helps them understand our personality and our experience and skill set in the field.
Okay, one shot answer. It's so many points. So fine. Next. Next. Any other answers? Okay. Let me tell you one straight point. As a fresher, okay. Let me open my. We'll discuss about the interview here. Uh, I'm sorry about my handwriting. It's too bad. I know, but try to adjust. Okay. Coming to this interview, nowadays what happens means so many freshers are applying for so many jobs and they don't really know about the job description. They are not reading a job description. They are simply just applying for it. Okay, it's a major mistake where freshers are doing. Recently, I saw so many LinkedIn posts. Whether they are asking about HR or whether they are asking about a technical person, they didn't seeing anything. Those are like trained professionals, trained freshers, but they are interested towards the HR. I asked one of them why you are interested about HR position. He said like, oh sorry, I don't know that position is for HR. See, first you have to be a clear vision. First you have to be the clear vision about where what kind of job you are looking for. Okay, what kind of job you are looking for, you have to be a clear vision. So that's the main point here. After my graduation I have done the same mistake. I don't know where to go, what to do, which kind of job is suitable for me. I'll simply just applying all the things. I was graduated in the year of 2020. So it's a COVID time, right? So most of the companies are taking conducting online tests and interviews and all those stuff in online only, virtual only, right? So I used to attend so many tests, but still I got rejections in so many tests because I don't know what to do. Why I am writing the test, I don't know. I just simply saw the post, I just simply applied it, and they sent me some link, and I simply attended. That's it. So without vision, can't uh, can't apply for the post. My point is, don't apply for any job. Don't apply for any job without having your vision or goal. Okay, first set your goal. First set your goal. so many relatives or our friends will suggest so many things, right? One will suggest Python, one will suggest some Java developer, one will suggest go to core domain. So many suggestions you will get, but leave about all the suggestions. Just focus what you want, what you are interested, what you are more interested. Okay, it will take time to find your interest, but choose your interest first. Okay, first prioritize your interest. I have attended many IT side interviews, but I got rejection. But I find my interest in core domain. Okay, one day I find my interest in core domain, and I searched many things in Google how to get into that domain, and where I have to get trained, and all those stuff I searched, and I got to. Sorry. Yeah, please mute yourself. Okay, fine. Okay, first you have to be a clear goal. Okay, that is how I understand this field. Okay, first we have to be a clear goal. Next, coming to this interview, you so many answers you said, like it's a one-on-one session. It's a one-on-one session, and it's an interaction. It's an expressing our knowledge, and you said so many things. Yeah, those are all the correct answers. But if you have a strong passion or strong goal, and if you have a more clarity, then only you can able to express freely in an interview. Okay, understand? If you have a strong goal, like I want to become a PD engineer, that's a goal you have fixed. Okay, then only you can focus, you can put your all the focus and all the effort on only PD domain, right? And only PD domain, then you can express more easily in an interview. Why? Because you will having so much of confidence while you are focusing on only single thing. You will have so much of confidence. Okay, that confidence you will need in an interview. Interviewer will easily cut if you don't have any confidence. You will easily cut while communicating with an interviewer. Okay, please build a confidence. Build your confidence. How you will build? By fixing a goal and put some effort to achieve that goal. Not fix. Don't think like, okay, my friend is in some domain, he's earning more. So okay, I'll also go to that domain, and I can also earn more. Okay, don't think like that. Whatever suits for you, just first check whatever the job you are interested, whatever the domain you want to interested. Why? Because you have to work on this domain at least 10 to 15 years, right? At least 10 to 15 years you will work. And so many people think like, okay, first let me grab this opportunity, later I will switch to some other domain and some other job. But in most of the cases, it's almost impossible. Why? Because once you get the job, your entire family will be dependent on your income. Okay, your financial status will be changed. So many responsibilities you have to take care. So at that time, you can't able to switch from one domain to another domain. It's all about financial things. I won't discuss here, but please be uh, very specific about your goal while giving an interview or while applying for a job. Okay, that is the first thing I want to tell you. And don't go like a go with a flow. Like, don't do like that. I saw recently one HR posted in LinkedIn, like it is a paid job. Okay, I'll send you an offer letter within 2 hours, just after your payment. And shockingly, so many freshers are commenting down their resumes, and they are sending messages to the HR. I didn't get that point. It is showing clearly fake. Who will ask money? Who will ask money to get to send you an offer letter? Right? Don't get into those traps. Don't find shortcuts. Don't find shortcuts. There is no shortcut to crack an interview or to get a job. Don't go for shortcuts. Okay, even if you took time, it's fine, it's completely fine. Okay, don't take shortcuts. So don't do such things. Okay. Okay, let's talk about the confidence. Okay, as I mentioned, confidence, how to be a confident on this thing. I'll ask you one question. Like, assume you are giving presentation in a room which consists of 100 members. Then, how you feel? How much your confidence level? How much are your confidence level? Anyone? How you feel?
First few seconds we can get a heritage. After that, that area can be adopted as we can present our interview in any way. Like,
Okay, let me simplify my question. You are giving presentation in front of three seniors, 3 to 4 seniors only. Okay, you are giving presentation in front of 3 to 4 seniors or 3 to 4 higher officials. Okay, how you felt? Only 4 members, right?
we get some tension.
Exactly. And what else?
Yeah.
Why you get
How they,
such tension?
I means they are the seniors. They ask different type of questions. We are
Whatever
freshers.
whatever we
We can
whatever we tell to seniors, it will revert back with some questions.
Hmm. Correct, right? Yes. Okay. Next, any other answers? Okay, let me change the same question. Let me change with you are teaching some alphabets to 3 children or 3 kids. What's your confidence now? You are teaching some alphabets to 3 kids, some random
So
kids.
if we have full knowledge about the presentation,
Very high.
automatically we can develop the confidence.
Yes.
Like we can answer, we should build
Here,
a confidence that if any senior also asks any questions, we can answer them.
yeah,
We
fine.
must clear with the knowledge of a presentation.
Hmm, fine. Here, if you are giving presentation in front of seniors, your confidence levels will be low, right? But if you are giving some stuff like teaching alphabets or some teaching words to any kid or any children, then your confidence levels will be high. The reason is the kid doesn't know anything. I have to teach them, right? It's about the same number. Here also 3 numbers, here also 3 members. It's about the same members, but your view, your perception is different here. You're thinking like, okay, seniors are having more knowledge. If I said anything wrong, then they will ask some questions on it. I can't face them, right? But coming to these kids, you don't have such scenario. You don't have such perception. Okay, whatever you teach, they will listen. They won't ask you any questions. Even if they ask any questions, also it's fine. You can answer. You can able to answer, right? That's the confidence you need in an interview. Remember, this is a confidence we need in an interview. You might ask, but interviewer is not a kid, right? He will ask some questions. Yeah, same thing. If a 3 year or 5 year kid, if you take a 5 year kid as an example, if you teach them anything, he will ask some dumbest questions, right? Obviously, he will ask. Out of curiosity, he will ask so many things. How we will react? We'll simply, with patience, with some patience, we'll teach them. Okay, this is what is what, and we'll teach them, right? Without any fear, with much confidence, we'll teach them. Same thing, same thing in an interview. Just assume you are teaching. Okay, you are expressing, you are teaching, you are sharing your knowledge to an interviewer, which who doesn't know anything. Just assume. I'm not saying interviewer doesn't know anything. Just assume. If you are assume the interviewer is like a kid, you can explain more. You can explain more with a much confidence. Okay, next time while you are attending an interview, just try this technique. You can assume like, okay, I have to explain it very clearly. How you will explain for a kids? You have to explain very clearly, right? Then only they will able to understand, or else they won't. Okay, please be in this perception, and you have to be explained very clearly to an interviewer. Okay, don't think like you know everything, he can able to understand if I tell you 1 or 2 points. Okay, don't think like that. You have to explain very clearly, you have to explain a specific topic very clearly to an interviewer. Then only he can able to understand. Okay, come into this perception, come into this view, then see the difference in your interview results, right? Your confidence levels will be high here. If you think like, okay, I have to explain very clearly, he don't know anything, I have to explain, I have to teach something to him, I have to share my knowledge to him, then your confidence levels will be at peaks. You can crack any interview. That confidence is enough to answer any question. Even though you didn't know the answer also, you can confidently say, okay, I don't know this thing. But if your confidence levels are low, when some question will ask, when any question he ask in interview, you don't know how to answer, and you will like you will like be tensed, so much tension. With that tension, you can't able to answer the next question. Okay, that's the common mistake we are all do. It's come with a practice. Okay, it's come with a practice, it's not come in a overnight. You have to practice it, you have to attend the interview, you have to think, you have to keep this perception in your mind, then only you can able to do that. Is that clear, everybody?
Yes, Sampath.
Okay, fine. Okay, let's assume we are teaching to our juniors, or we are teaching some kids, so that our confidence levels will be increased. We can keep tell them whatever knowledge we have, right? It's all about our knowledge. We think like interview we need some knowledge, without knowledge we can't do anything. No, it's not only about knowledge, it's all about communication. Interview consists of many things: communication, expressions, knowledge, many things. It's not only about knowledge. Okay, interview is not only about the knowledge. Okay, this is the why this is the topic about why we what is the interview and how to handle in any interview. Okay, just remember this formula. Okay, while going to any interview, just remember this thing. Fine. Next, coming to the next thing, where we are failing in an interview. Okay, where we are failing in an interview, what are the common mistakes? As many of you know already, what are the common mistakes you are doing daily? Did you ever find any common mistake you have done in an interview?
Lack of preparation.
Preparation is fine. Okay, that's okay. Without
Lack of
preparing much also, we can able to crack. There are some tips.
Body language, sir.
Exactly. Most of the people will ignore this
Communication
thing.
skills.
Body language is very important. Okay, while you are attending face-to-face interviews, then body language will plays a crucial role. Okay, in virtual also, they will use it to see our expressions only. They won't see much body language in virtual. But while you are attending face-to-face, body language is very important. Next,
Fluency communication.
communication. Okay, I'll come to that part. Next,
proper explanation.
hmm, proper explanation. Next,
Mentioning the things in the resume which we actually don't know.
exactly. This is what I'm gonna talk about. Mentioning the things in resume. Fine. Next, any other?
Overconfidence.
Overconfidence. Okay. Sometimes overconfidence will help. In my case, it helps a lot. Okay, fine. Next,
Eye contact.
Terminology.
sorry,
Eye contact.
Terminology.
terminology and eye contact. Yeah. Okay.
Not using technical words.
Managing skills, sir.
Managing skills. Okay, as a fresher, it's very hard to learn managing skills. It's okay. Fine. Next,
Not able to meet interviewer expectations.
Mhm. Okay, then you will know the expectation of the interviewer, right? Then why you didn't prepare for that expectation? Next.
Next time we can't expect, right? What that new interviewer expect.
Yeah.
What else we know, whatever previously we attended, we can able to analyze him within that interview span, and we should we will be knowing we didn't meet his expectation like that.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you the tip also. To meet the
Okay.
Some
expectations, there are some common expectations are there. Yeah. Next.
Okay.
some interviewers
Lack
can
of
thought
opportunities.
that we will explain the more deep explanation.
Okay.
Strict face expression.
Mm. Some people in
Strict
interviews,
face
like,
expression.
yeah,
Not using technical words.
yeah, and some people, I saw some people like they look like a robot. They don't have any feelings or they don't have any emotions. They'll simply sit in an interview. They'll turn on the camera and they'll just start read. That's it. How? How it even possible? For me, it's not possible. Yeah, strict face expressions will cause a lot of effect. Next, any other answers?
Avoiding the background noise.
Background noise, yeah, it's fine, but it's not that much of major
Not using technical words.
technical words.
Not using technical words.
Somewhat
Yes.
it's correct. Technical words, you have to use technical words.
Single line answers
Mm,
means short answers.
exactly. Single line answers. If you stick with it, yeah, if you follow this same formula, 3-year kid formula, then you won't use single line answers. You have to be very clear. You have to be very specific about a particular topic to explain interviewer, right? So please remember this formula so that you won't go for a single line answer. Your explanation would be more. Next.
We don't understand influence.
Sorry, I'm not getting
We
you.
don't understand influences.
You don't understand?
We have questions.
Questions. Next.
Repeating sentence again and again.
When you don't know the topic, then you have to repeat again and again. Next. Fine. Let me tell you most common mistakes. You have discussed so many things. Yeah, I agree with all of them, all of you. Okay. These are the most common mistakes. You know already what are the mistakes, and but still you are doing. Okay. One common mistake is applying for all jobs. Applying for all jobs. Whatever you are seeing in LinkedIn, you're directly applying without knowing anything about company or anything about their employees, anything about their project. Okay, you're applying directly. Then how you will know whether you will suitable for that you can you'll suitable in that company or not? How you will know? Simply applying. How you will know? Right after you joined in that company, you'll stuck with some bond. Then then most of the people will cry. Okay, I done some mistake. I done some serious mistake. Okay, first think about it. Don't apply for all the jobs which you see in the LinkedIn. And second thing is a resume. Okay, we will be like just take our friend's resume and just edit our name and send it to the company. Like it's like a same thing, right? For example, if you train from some institute, they'll teach you some same projects, right? If the institute has trained 100 students, out of all the 100 students will have the same projects in their resumes, same template. The template also institute will give the same template, right, to all the people. Same template, same project, just your name and your college name and your percentage will be changed there. That's it, right? Assume you went to a supermarket. Okay, you went to a supermarket to buy a chocolate or something, chocolate or biscuit. You saw there is a pack of 100 chocolates with same expiry date, same manufacture date, with same price and same quantity. Everything is same. Okay, everything is same. Then which chocolate you will choose? which chocolate you will choose?
Less price.
No, same. Everything will be same. Same price, same manufacture date, same expiry date. Okay, same chocolate. Randomly you will pick. Exactly right. Randomly will pick. This is what happened in the job market. Everyone resume is same. Every project from the institute is same. So what they will do? They will randomly pick or they will select through references. That's what they are doing. But take the same example. Take the same example. Same 100 chocolates are there. In this, out of 100, one chocolate. Okay, out of 100, there is a one chocolate. Same expiry date, same manufacturer, everything will be same. But we are giving 10% extra. Why it's not? Okay, we are giving 10% extra on the pack of the same chocolate, same chocolate, but we are printing 10% extra on one chocolate wrapper. Then out of 100, what you will pick with the same price?
10% extra one.
Why you are going for 10%?
10% extra.
Because it's the same price and getting more.
Exactly.
Some chocolate quantity is more.
Exactly. You have to portray your skills. You have to portray your skills 10 or 5% extra compared to others. You have to portray yourself in your resume. Don't stick with your institution projects. If you stick with your institution project, there are thousands of people are doing the same thing. Then what's the specialty of you? Then why they will hire you? They'll pick some random applications. That's it. What makes your resume more weightage? This 10% will make your resume more weightage. Did you get my point? It's not about the chocolates and these things. Okay, I'm just giving some example. See, you are saying, you're only saying the answers, right? Out of 100 chocolates, you will prefer that one chocolate. Why? Because on that wrapper, you don't know inside what it is there, right? You don't know inside how much quantity is there. It may be 10% or it may be less. I can lie, right? You don't know about it. But still you see only the 10% on your wrapper, it's attracted you, right? This is a technique you have to follow while building your resume. You have to showcase, you have to enhance your skills in the resume. Don't copy paste your resume. Don't take your friend's resume. We have brains, right? You can create it in a more creative way. There are a lot of things to impress an interviewer, right? Just focus on it. Just focus on this 10 to 5%. Don't go like a sheep. Okay, we are not a sheep. We are humans with a high intelligence. We can portray ourselves. Even if you don't have that skill also, you can still portray and you can just able to manage that thing, right? So many people will mention their resume like, I know scripting. I'm good at scripting. What the interviewer asks, okay, simply ask, okay, how much you're confident about scripting. That's it. He will ask some random questions. If you're able to answer, fine. If you don't, if you are not able to answer, then tell like, yeah, recently only I started the scripting sessions. I am attending. I'm learning. So and so I learned. These are the topics I learned. I covered. So focus upon this 10%. Then only your resumes will got picked, or else you won't get any calls from any company. Okay, don't do copy paste. Don't take your friend's resume. Even though if you take your friend's resume also, please add some more projects. Try to do more projects. Try to explore more. Okay. That is a one common thing we have done in the interview where we failed. And next thing is a fail to impress. Fail to impress. Okay. Remember, other interviewer is also a human being, right? He's also having emotions. He's also having feelings. Everything. So we need to impress. We need to impress with our knowledge, not with quotes which we see in Insta daily, right? Okay, we have to impress with our knowledge. How you will impress with your knowledge? Any idea?
Explaining projects in deep, whatever the role we uh, we were used to be, and
Like
explain the
stories.
applications like that.
Mm-hmm.
Explain with real time examples.
Exactly, real time. Okay.
But I have a doubt, one thing I can ask.
Is it related to this thing? Or
Yeah,
you
related
can.
only. When I am telling that any topic, they are thinking that just if there some interviewers telling that just tell in a one word answer. Some interviewers telling that explain in deeply. Some interviewers telling different approaches. And different interviewers are different approaches telling. When how can we approach that they thinking we can how to know?
Yeah, I'll let you know at the end of the session. Okay. It's a very good question. I'll let you know. Okay. What are the other answers to impress an interviewer? See, now you are telling so many things, but while coming to the word impression, then why you're not telling anything? So you people don't know how to impress an interviewer. Okay, let me rephrase my question. How you impress a girl? Anybody? How you impress a girl? Still you don't know? It's all about communication, man. It's all about communication. With our communication, we can impress anyone, right? And coming to this boring answers, okay, some people will tell like, okay, it's about explaining anything, projects in real time scenarios, right? Okay, it's fine. It depends upon interviewer. Okay, I'll let you know how to express these things. But coming to this explanation, you have to be very realistic. Like I have done this project where we are a team of 5 members. I have done this thing. I have done that thing. Not like that. Just you have to express, like you have to tell like I have done this project which is helpful to do this task. Okay, I have done from xyz project which is helpful to do some task. It is helpful in industrial purpose. You have to mention some real time examples. Okay, then only the interviewer will got a first impression. Then only the interviewer will got a first impression on you. Okay, anything whatever you are saying in interview, just give some supportive example. Just give some supportive example. Whatever you're talking, just give some supportive example. It is very important. Whatever you are discussing in an interview, whatever you are giving, just give a supportive example. 1 or 2 examples is fine. Okay, then you will get the impression of an interviewer. That is the one thing you have to keep it in mind. And in some cases, the interview will went like an argument. Just like you both will argue with each other whether you were right or wrong. The you'll both some argue each other. I faced some scenarios like this. It went like an argument. At that time, we have to be very careful about our vocabulary. We have to be very careful about our words. What are the words you are using? For example, you said one thing, you answered correctly, but interviewer is saying wrong. Then how you will react?
We get sometimes angry.
Okay, then what's your answer? You said okay, you said one something to me, and I said no, you're wrong. Then what's your answer? Then how you will reply back?
No, I am 100% correct.
No, they're still saying you're wrong. I can't agree with
Explain,
you.
explain again.
We'll be saying like, "Hey, I'm sorry, but as of now, I had this knowledge. I can let you know."
Exactly. You have to be very polite at that time. Okay, don't be get angry. Why you were getting angry? Don't be get angry. You said like when politely, for example, don't say like you are wrong. No, you are wrong. I said correctly. Don't say, don't use such words. Instead of you can say like, oh really? Okay, sorry. I see it in differently. I see it differently. See how simple it is. I see it differently. That means you are wrong. We are saying indirectly you are wrong, but with the words I see it differently. Okay, this kind of vocabulary you need to improve. Okay, don't go for arguments in an interview. It's not our job. Okay, don't go. Even though the interviewer is saying anything wrong, it's also fine. Just be patient and just, okay, I see it differently. Maybe my knowledge is up to here. Okay, you have to say answers like this, especially while interview is went like an argument. Okay, that's the one thing. This is all where the common mistakes where we are falling, where we are failing in any interview and all those things. Okay, and coming to this next thing called next thing is how to express your answers. Okay, we'll discuss about how to express your answers in an interview. How you will express? Some said like one word answers, right? Some said like explanation, detail. Okay, what's your opinion on that? How to express your answers in interview?
It should cover all the points regarding to that topic.
Okay, then it comes into the detailed explanation, right? Next.
Explanation only.
Next. How to express your answers? I am saying express. It's not only about knowledge. Still so many things are.
Approaching method. We want to explain with approaching method.
Approaching method, okay.
How to analyze.
How much confidently we are expressing the topic.
Confidence, okay. As we discussed earlier, confidence. We need that confidence, or else we can't able to crack a single interview. Okay. Let me tell you how to explain and express your answers in an interview. Interview is not about only the knowledge. Okay, interview is knowledge plus communication plus expressions. You need to follow all three. Okay, you need to follow all three. If you have 50% of knowledge and 40% of communication and 10% of expression, it's enough to crack an interview. 50% of knowledge is enough. If you are good at communication, okay, if you are good at communication, you're good at facial expressions, like don't be, as I said earlier, don't sit like a robot. Okay, you have to express yourself while explaining anything. Then only other person will get will interested to listen your words. Most of the cases interviewers will won't listen. They have very busy schedules, right? You are saying like anything, just at first impression only. If you are explaining anything what you have mentioned in your resume, or you are just, if you are reading anything just like a flow, they won't listen. That's there only you'll get the bad impression, right? You have to be attract the interviewer's attention. For that you need this communication. It is very, very important. Okay, just forget about the knowledge. First focus on your communication. Communication is very much important. Now I am speaking with you. If I don't know how to communicate with you, then why you will listen my words? You'll simply exit from this meet, right? Why you will listen? You find like, okay, something he's gonna tell you, something we need to listen. So that kind of attention you need to get from the interviewer. Okay, just focus on your communication and expressions. Okay, even though I haven't turned on my camera, but still you can sense my expressions while I am laughing, or I'm saying or angry, or I'm in cool mood. You can find with my voice, right? You can find it. Similarly, when you are in an interview, don't sit like a robot. Okay, don't sit like a robot, and don't be like, oh, I have to be sit like this one. Don't know. Who said that? Who said you to sit like a robot? No one, right? You have to express. Facial expressions are very much important. Okay, if you don't know the answer means then it doesn't mean you are not fit for a job. Yeah, from the freshers they won't expect anything. Even 50% is knowledge is enough. 50% knowledge is enough to get a job. No one will expect 100% knowledge from you. As a fresher, you have so much of feasibility. Just 50% knowledge also fine. But coming to experienced candidate, it's a different story. I don't talk about it now. Okay, these are the three things which you have to keep in mind: 50% knowledge, 40% communication, and 10% expression. That's fine. Okay, with that you can get the interviewer's attention. With that you can express. That is why I asked how to express your answers in an interview. Express. Without expressions, how you will express? Right? Without expressions, how you will express? How you will express your feelings? How you will express your knowledge? It shows your interviewer like, okay, this person is very much interested about this job opportunity. You have to create such environment. You have to create such feeling. You have to create such opinion on you. It's only possible with these expressions. It plays very major role. And later comes to knowledge. Okay, first communication, expression, and knowledge. First try to build these two things: communication and facial expression. How you can build? By practicing in front of mirror. It's very good technique. Just practice in front of mirror. And nowadays there is don't need to see in mirror also. Most of the people will use smartphones, right? Just open your front cam and just practice how you are giving your expressions while explaining anything. Just tell about yourself in front of your cam, then you will understand how robotic expressions you are giving in front of an interview. Generally you won't see our face, right, in interview. So that's why I'm saying just open your front cam and just tell about yourself, then you will find. Okay, that might that's the issue most of the freshers are doing. Okay, please don't do that. Remember these things. Next thing, okay, I ask you a question in interview. I ask you a question, you answered it. What's the next question of an interviewer? If an interviewer asks you any question, you answered it, and what will ask? He will jump to another topic or some what?
Related to that topic extension.
Exactly. Right, related to the topic extension. No one will prepare, no one will come as prepared like these are the questions I have to ask for a fresher. Okay, maybe some people will come, that's a different scenario, but most of the people just come and ask whatever comes into their mind. Okay, whatever comes into the mind, that's the thing. So what we have to take care here while answering anything, okay, while answering any answer, it should be trigger the interviewer. It should be trigger the interviewer to ask about the next question. Okay, for example, let us take a word like, for example, I am telling the interviewer like, okay, I have worked on some project. While doing this, okay, I have worked on some project. While doing this, I have faced a lot of critical issues. Assume you are the interviewer and I am saying like, okay, I have worked on this project. While doing this, I have faced a lot of critical issues. Then what you will ask? What's your next question?
What is that lot of issues?
Exactly. This is how you have to control the interviewer. This is how you have to control your questions. I know already. Okay, he will ask about what are the lot of critical issues. Why? Because I'm stressing the word here. I'm stressing the word. Okay, I have done this project and I have faced a lot of critical issues. See how my voice modulation was changed at that pronunciation. A lot of. It is clearly showing the interviewer. Okay, he done some serious things. He done some serious thing in the project. Let me ask, what are the serious things he have done? Okay, that you have to be do. Okay, we have to manipulate the interviewer by telling our answers with stressing some words, then you can able to sense what is the next question. Don't use the words which you don't know in an interview. Why? Because the next question will maybe the next question will be on that word. Next question will be on the topic. This is also comes with practice only. You have to be practice. You have to be do practice in front of mirror or in front of front cam. Anything is fine. You have to do practice. Your answer will trigger. Your answer will have to trigger the next question of the interviewer. That's how you have to answer in any question in an interview. Then only it will go good. If you are expert in this, then don't you won't bother about anything. Why? Because you know what he will expect, what he will ask. Depends on your answer. If you are expert in this, then you can simply control the interviewer. You are indirectly controlling the interviewer. You are indirectly giving the questions to them. Giving the questions to him. Okay, you are indirectly giving the questions. Okay, please ask the next question. You are controlling. That you need to learn. That is very important. No one will teach you. No one will said like this. These are all things which I have noted, which I have experienced in while attending the interviews. Okay, you won't find these things in any YouTube channels or something. Right? I have done a lot of research while attending the interview where I have done the mistakes and all those things. Where I find these things. Okay, you have to be control the interviewer. That's the main important thing. Okay, this is the thing about how to express your answers in interview. Okay, next coming to the preparation, how to prepare for an interview. Okay, so far we discussed about what is an interview and how to attend. Just assume like a 3-year kid, then your confidence levels will be increased, right? Next we discussed about where we failed. Common term, we take it as that chocolate example, right? Where we failing in interview. And next we are discussing about express your answers in an interview. Okay, I forgot to tell you in this thing. One more thing I forgot to tell you. If you take this interview, just split into this interview into 3 parts. First part, second part, and third part. This is the end of an interview, and this is the start of an interview. Is middle. Okay. Assume if you are an interviewer and you have discussed you have an interview discussion with some fresher up to 1.5 hours or 2 hours, what they will remember, as I said earlier, first at starting stage only you will get the impression. Okay, you will get the impression at starting stage. Okay, if you get this impression, they don't think about in middle, but what they will remember at the end of the session, how you are ending the interview is the most important thing. Okay, most of the interview results will depend upon this ending time. Most of the interviews will depend upon this ending time. Okay, you have to be end it very positively. Then it creates a positive opinion for your interviewer. Okay, now we are discussing so many things. In this session, we are discussing so many things. What you will remember at the end of the session? What I have said at the end, those only will run in your mind, right? What I have said at the end, those only will run in your mind. So that will trigger you. If I give some positive hope at the end, that will give you some positive hope in you also, right? If I give some negative hope, the same thing will be in your mind. Same negative thoughts will come into mind, right? So ending is very important. Don't end interview with a negative. Okay, always try to end interview with positive manner. Okay, I'll tell you how to end with an interview like a positive manner. Okay, I am the interviewer. Assume I am the interviewer. Okay, I have a good impression on you. At the starting, you will get you have a good impression. You got a good impression from me. Fine. At the middle, we discuss most of the questions. Some you answered, and some you haven't answered. It's fine. While coming to the end, I will say it like, okay, I'm done with your interview. Is there any question? I'm asking you guys. Okay, I'm done with your interview. Is there any questions? What's your answer?
Is there any feedback about Woodland?
Feedback.
You will get from the HR.
It's about technical interview.
Yeah, technical interview only. You will get from the HR.
How many people are
Like
working in
how
the team?
Sorry, how many?
How many people are working in the team?
Okay, that doesn't create any positive impression on you. What's the point in asking that?
Well, I mean, if a group of people, I mean, more good amount of people are working on in a team, we can share the knowledge easily, and this knowledge sharing is very good opportunity to skill up ourselves and everything. And
Your intention is correct, but I haven't understand that point at the time. I'm in a hurry.
okay.
How you will understand? How I will understand?
How you feel about my interview?
It's horrible.
To
What?
maybe to ask about their experience so far in the company so that they feel we are interested and
Yeah,
the culture.
some of the guy asked, "How you feel about the interview?" Don't ask such questions. What they will tell. Okay, any other answer?
Looking forward to join.
Looking forward to join. Okay.
So related to roles, responsibilities of these roles, and currently what they are doing, the projects, how many projects they are annually getting. Like the interviewer get like he's interested in like in projects. Like
It shows.
okay,
Yeah. It shows some of your interest. Next.
some curiosity it will show so like asking related current project level and what the time it will taking.
Fine. What's the other thing?
What is the technology
what
we
are
are going to work on?
Okay, about project and company details. Fine. Next, what else apart from project and company details?
the like extra skills what we can develop, what I can do for that?
Yeah, while asking directly, what's my feedback? If you ask directly, what's my feedback in an interview, they will definitely say, okay, ask HR. Why he will tell, right? You have to ask like, okay, so far we have discussed so many things, right? So based on that, where I'm lagging, where I need to improve myself. Is there any tips? Is there any techniques to improve myself? You can ask like such. You can ask like that. I have asked so many people in an interview like this. Okay, I have discussed so many things. Some I answered and some I haven't. Definitely, I will work on it. But if it is, it will be more helpful if you add some more points where I am lagging and what are the things I need to do. Then definitely they will, okay, this person is interested. This person is interested about what they have done in mistakes in this interview. Okay, he's interested. He's interested to know his mistakes. So he will learn definitely. That creates some positive impression on you. Okay, don't ask like, okay, what is my feedback directly. He won't tell. Even if I am taking interview also, if people ask like, what's your feedback? Feedback is still like a one word answer, right? No, HR will get back to you. That's it. You have to be asked like this. Okay, you have to be asked like this. At the ending, you have to ask such questions that create some positive impression on you. That must be show some interest. You have to show some interest to get that opportunity, to enhance your skills. It's like you have to portray them like, okay, I will use this interview to know, to enhance my skills. I will use this interview technical discussion to enhance my skills. You have to portray it like that. Then only you will have a good impression on you. Okay, that is the most important tip. You have to follow at the end. Most of the people will say any questions. If they ask interviewer ask any questions, they will simply say, oh, okay, no sir, no. Then he'll say, okay, bye. That's it. That's not how it will end. Okay, fine. This is the thing you have to follow while expressing your answers in an interview. Okay, coming to this preparation, how you prepare for an interview. Just tell me how you are preparing for an interview. I have done many mistakes while I am a fresher. I have done so many mistakes while preparation only. Now tell me how you prepare.
According to the job description.
Really? Do people really reading the job description? Okay. Job description has so many things. If you are okay, I won't talk about domain specific. Job description of so many things. They will expect, every company will expect like you have to
By
know so many things.
by watching mock interviews regarding that position in YouTube.
Okay.
Questions, different types of questions in Google.
Exactly. This is a common mistake I have done. Questions from Google. I'll come to that point. Okay. For example, I am attending for a PD interview. Okay, tomorrow is my PD interview.
In Sampath, in some of the group, people are asking, I am giving this interview, what are the questions they are asking? Something like that people are asking.
You have to, yeah, that's a good technique. That's a good technique. I'll tell you about it. Okay. Okay. For example, I am attending for a PD interview tomorrow. I have an interview. What I will do, I'll simply go to the Google and search top 50 questions. Right, top 50 questions which will ask in an interview, PD interview. Google will show some stuff like questions, what are all the questions. But coming to the interview, he won't ask. Boom. Hands up. I don't know anything. What I have searched, I got 50 questions and I have prepared for those 50 questions, but he's not asking anything about it. Why? Why? Because earlier I was not trained, right? Earlier I was not trained. I don't know the topics and just simply by hearting the questions from the Google. This is I have done this mistake. It's not about you people done, or it's not about all the people are doing. It's a mistake I have done at my early stages. I simply searched in Google and go to 2 to 3 website, and I have by hearted the questions, and I am ready. I am ready to take up those 150 or 100 questions. But he is not asking from it. Why he is not asking? He'll ask about. He'll ask the questions based upon your answers. Based upon your answers, based upon your resume, he will ask. How you will find top 50 questions? Why he will ask those 50 questions which you get in the Google search in an interview?
Voice is not audible.
Is it audible now?
Yes, audible.
Yes, it's audible.
Okay, fine. This is a common mistake most of the people will do. Don't search, don't go for a Google. Just see your resume. First go through your resume. You have to think like an interviewer. You have to think like an opposite person. Okay, if I see your resume, if you are an interviewer and if you see this resume, just read it, each and every point, and you will get to know what are the questions he will ask. You can sense it from your resume only. You can sense it before going to an interview. Go through your resume first. Go through your resume. Then you can easily know what are the questions he will ask from your resume. So be prepared for that questions. Okay, psychologically you have to be in a way like how interviewer thinks about your resume, and how your interviewer will ask about your projects. You have to prepare the list, then your preparation will be good. Obviously he will ask about based on your resume only, right? And I said one technique like stressing the words in an interview. We can able to control the interviewer. By following these two techniques, you can handle any critical interview. You can crack any critical interview. These are like some secrets in the interview. With these two, if you are expert in these two, then you can. It's like a mind reading. You can crack any interview. It's not about the knowledge. It's about the thing, how much knowledge you have. You'll keep raising the questions on your knowledge only. You'll make the interviewer keep raising the questions on your knowledge only. it is not going out of the box. That controlling you need to learn. Okay, don't worry, it will come with the practice only. Okay, just attend 1 or 2 interviews with these techniques and see the result. I'm sure you will get the good results from it if you follow properly. Don't think interview is like some okay, some person is asking some questions, I'm feeling very nervous. Don't think like that. It's just an experimentation. Just do like an experimentation. Just take all these techniques and apply in your experiment and see the result. If you are good with your result, fine, then do the same experiment. If you are not good with your result, then again go back and check where you have done the mistake, where you failed in these things. Okay, your preparation must be like this, based upon your resume and based upon your projects. And some of you mentioned like in other groups they are asking, right? Yeah, it's a good technique. It's like a shortcut. It's like a shortcut. Because okay, take from a company, from XYZ company. Okay, take this company. This company has having 50 openings. Okay, how many interview panels they have? There are 2 to 3, right? If you find some people are attended to this interview already, if you find from 10 people or 50 people attended to this interview already, it's good to ask them. It's good to ask them in what are the questions they asked in this XYZ company. Why? Because the same questions will be repeated. Most of the cases, how you will get each question, how you will get new questions for each candidate, right? They won't get. You can find some common questions. Most of the questions are common only. In this scenario, most of the questions will be common only. Try to get what are the questions they asked in an interview. If they set a list of questions, prepare for that. Definitely they will ask about those questions only. You know already question paper. You know already. You can prepare simply. But while preparing, what you have to take care? Your expressions, your knowledge, and your communication you have to take care. Why? Because already 10 people got interviewed. 10 people got interviewed. You don't know how many are good at communication, how many are good at knowledge and all those things. So in that case, you have to take the list of questions and you have to prepare for that, like impress, how to impress with your answers in an interview. Okay, this is the most common technique which today most of the freshers will follow, right? This is the most common technique. Even I followed some of the times, but I won't prefer this thing. Why? Because if you follow this technique every time, it's not possible to know what how many people attended to an interview and all the stuff, right? Every time it's not possible. Then in that case, how you will do? How you will know, right? You don't know how to do those things. So don't go for this technique. I generally won't prefer this thing. Okay, that's the thing. Next, before going to attend an interview, you will get some, definitely you will get some mail, right, about the schedule of an interview, about the schedule and all those stuff. So with that mail, you will see some information regarding the interviewer, like his name or his mail ID or something. Some information will be there in the mail. Okay, take that information and search his profile, his or her profile in LinkedIn. Then you will see, then you will understand what are the skills they have. Okay, where they have worked, what are the skills they have, where they have worked, and how many projects they have worked, and how much of experience they have. Okay, you have to know about these things, then only you can able to sense what are the questions, what kind of questions they will ask. Okay, what kind of questions they will ask, whether they will ask about tool related, whether they will ask about basics, right? You can sense based upon their experience and based upon the projects what they have done. This is what we have to follow. It will help you a lot. Okay, most of the cases you will get the information about his mail or something, his name or something, right? Simply go to the LinkedIn. If you don't know how to search, just open the Google Chrome and type, for example, take my name. I am working in some XYZ company, just Sampath from Sampath XYZ company. If you search, the Google will show my profile at the first. Okay, it may show some other profiles also. You can match what's the profile. It's exactly matching for this role. Okay, who might be your interviewer. Then you can go through my profile and you can see what are all the things I know, what I have worked and all the stuff. Okay, you can do like that. That's a very good thing we have to do. Okay, and one more thing, interview checking is fine, profile checking is fine, but see if any of your friends are connections attended to the same interview panel, as we discussed earlier. Same interview panel, if any of your friends are connections, first ask any of your friends are connections are attended to the panel, and we can take the questions. I said I haven't followed this much. I haven't followed this much. Why? Because if you are restricted only to that questions, then next interview you can't able to crack it, right? So it's a last technique. Go for it last, not for the first. Okay, fine. This is some tips how to prepare for an interview. And coming to this opportunities, most of the people is messaging like, I'm not getting an opportunity, even though you are posting in group, I'm not getting any opportunity. What should I do? I sent many mails to many companies. I haven't got any response. What should I do? How you will get the response? If you are in the 100 chocolate list, how you will get the response? They'll took from random only. How you will get the response? So increase your weightage, resume weightage up to 10 to 5%. Okay, increase your resume weightage, you will definitely get a call. And while writing a mail, don't copy paste. You have to express your feelings on your resume. I'm doing so and so, I have knowledge, I have extra knowledge on these things, where my institute taught these things, and I have extra knowledge. You have to show up those 10%, then only you will get the call. Okay, this is one technique. And other thing is, you have to go through that LinkedIn. You have to follow the HR. You have to text them. And you have to ask them, you have to request them, I need this opportunity. I'm trying a lot. I'm trying since from the past 9 months. I don't know where I have done the mistakes. If it is possible, please give me this opportunity. I'll prove you myself. Right? You have to try to contact the HR, or if this fails, then you have to contact any of the employees in that company. You will easily get connections in LinkedIn, right? If you send connection, no one will accept the connection. Even if some people are sending my connection request, I'll definitely accept. Okay, what they might need something from me, or they may ask something from me, right? Definitely they'll accept. And then you can ask, refer me, please refer to this position. I'm very interested to work in your organization, please refer. Or if you have any opportunities, please let me know. Okay, please let me know. Remember this thing. I'll come to this word in a couple of minutes. Okay, this is how you have to grab the opportunities. Opportunities will not come to your room, right? You have to find it. Why? Because there are a lot of people are waiting for job opportunities. Out of that, some people are from NITs, IITs. Who will choose? These people, most of the companies will choose NITs and IITs. Right? We have to grab that opportunity. We have to find it. We have to earn it on our own. To make it possible, you have to follow the LinkedIn. Make a habit to use LinkedIn daily. We are using Instagram daily, right? So make a habit just to use to use LinkedIn at least 15 to 20 minutes in a day. Okay, this is one way. And other way is in layoffs. I got laid off from my company called Cerium. I got laid off from Cerium in the month of June or July in the last year. Okay, at the time, a lot of layoffs are happening. Wherever we go, wherever we approached any other company, we haven't find anything. We haven't find any other job offers. At the time, what I have done is, I have took the startups list. Sorry, startups. Why? Because startups has very less number of count, very less number of people, right? I have took all the startup list. I don't know these names. I find these names from the institute. Some institutes will post, right? Like we placed so many people in this company and in this company. I go to that institute website. I went into that website and I checked what are all the companies what are the companies they are recently posted. Okay, I took those companies. They recently posted in the sense, okay, they might need some, they might have some more opportunities, right? They might need some more opportunities. Why? Because it is startup. They don't have much human power. They need some more opportunities. So I take that list of companies, startup list, which institutes are posting. So I try to contact each and every HR of that startup. I try to contact HR, every HR. I am sending, okay, here, this is how I have done, these are the projects I have done, this much of experience I have, I am technically strong to crack any kind of client interviews, and I have worked on these and these nanometer. Okay, if I have done, I have sent to many companies around 50 plus or something I have sent. Out of I got 5 plus, out of I got calls from 5 plus companies during the time of layoff. Okay, if the market is fine, then easily we can get the calls from almost, if you are experienced 1 or 1.5, you will get a call from almost 15 to 20 companies, right? But at that crucial time also, I got a call from 5 plus companies. Why? Because this is the idea we have to maintain. If you are simply posting in LinkedIn and simply applying for any job, you won't get any call. How you will get? How will get any call? How you portray yourself? Right? So I approached startups of HRs of each startup, and I portrayed my skills, and I got calls from 5 plus companies. This is how I grabbed the opportunity at the time of layoffs. Okay, you have to think like a creative way, or don't go like, okay, example, I'm sending a lot of posts, I am sharing a lot of posts in group. If you send mail to that post by taking the mail ID, what's the use in that? If you directly send that post, if you directly send a mail, what's the use? They will generally got hundreds and thousands of resumes every day. How they will sort? If you're serious about that opportunity, you have to show them how much you are serious about the opportunity, what's the effort you are doing. Then only you'll get hired. That's the technique you have to follow. Understand, everybody? This is what we have to follow. And coming to this, let me know. In LinkedIn, we generally ask some of the employees like, okay, if there is any opportunities, please let me know. We'll ask like that, right? But when you'll ask today you asked me, right? Today you asked me, and after 1 month or after 20 days, I don't know. I forgot about you. I don't know you. I don't know you personally. You are not my friend. We are not chit chatting regularly. Then how I'll remember you? I'll forget. Anyway, I'll forget. I have a lot of works. I'll forget. I don't even if my company having openings also, I'll forget. So it's your job to remind. It's your job to remind a person. It's your job to remind a person. No matter whether what he thinks. Okay, forget about what he thinks. You are in need. You need job. No matter what he thinks. Okay, you have to remind them continuously, like for a week or for a month or for 15 days. Keep them to remind. Just remind them. Okay, I'm still waiting. Is there any opportunity? I'm still waiting. Is there any opportunities? Then he will remember you. Okay, some person texted me in LinkedIn. He is continuously texting. Let me share this opening with him. Okay, this is a technique we have to follow. You have to remind them. Then only they will know, okay, this person is asking, continuously asking. Maybe he or she is having some he went into some serious situation, he's in need, I have to help them. That type of mindset you have to create for your connections. Then only they'll ready to help you. Or else, why they'll help you? Some random person is texting if you any openings, please let me know. Okay, fine, I'll let you know. That's it. Convo is ended there. The conversation is ended there. From next day onwards, I don't know who you are, and I haven't remember who texted me and all those things. So you have to be remind them. Okay, this is how you have to grab the opportunities from any company or any opportunity. Any questions?